and he's going to be doing a Pathways speech of team collaboration, level 1, evaluation and feedback. And the title is Stephan's Report of the Past Week. Come on down.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. I'm going to tell you what it was like for this past week. My week started pretty good. After Friday, I was able to get ready for the Comic Con. It was the first time I would go to Comic Con, and I was excited to debut an Oompa Loompa costume that I had put together. How many of you know what an Oompa Loompa is? Okay, good. I see half of you know. For the other half of you, Oompa Loompa is the main character that works in the chocolate factory in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, in that story about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And Oompa Loompa is a magical, small character who's has a yellow colored skin and wears white overalls and a brown shirt, and also has green hair. And they sing songs about kids who come into the chocolate factory, and sometimes they're a little greedy, and sometimes they're a little too greedy with candy, and so they sing about what happens to them when they do bad things. It kind of goes like this. Oompa loompa doobity doo. If you're wise, you listen to me, then you'll live in happiness too, just like Oompa loompa doobity doo. That's the Oompa Loompa song. And so I sang it while I was at the Comic Con, at the convention, and there were 500 people there. Most of them were audience members, people, fans of different characters, movies, TV, and there were also a few celebrities there, and I was able to enter to get their autographs and take pictures with them, or get them to sign a picture of them. So that was really fun. I got to meet Corey Feldman from Goonies. Who here remembers Goonies from the 80s? Yeah, I see a few of you do. That's an 80s movie about kids who go and find a pirate ship with all sorts of crazy stuff in there. And then I also got to get a selfie with Pauly Shore. Who remembers Pauly Shore from 1990s? He was a MTV VJ. He also had a few movies. One was called Son-in-Law, where he plays this wacky son-in-law. He's basically, his whole character during the 90s was acting like a surfer dude. He would say, dude, what's up? The weasel, I'm the weasel. And he did that with me, actually. It was kind of funny. yeah, so it was cool. But and then the third person was from MASH. Who here knows MASH, the TV show? It was the lady, the blonde-haired lady from MASH. Her name is what was that? That's who it was. Yes, Hopkins from MASH. Yeah, so she's 85 now, but she's still in good shape, and she was able to. I bought a book from her about her paintings, her pet paintings, dogs and cats. She painted them, and then she made a book about it, and then I had her sign it. But she also signed a photo of herself too. So I got those. So yeah, that was really fun. I ended up enjoying that whole Saturday. And then what happened was I had noticed that there was some leaking from the water heater, and I was really concerned about it. And this was at midnight when I noticed this leaking. I called the maintenance guy. He showed up at 1, and he said, oh, it's not leaking enough, you're gonna have to, we can't do anything right now, but wait until Monday. And then Monday shows up and it still nothing wasn't that bad, so. But what could I do? I just let it go. The other thing that happened, on Sunday morning was my aunt passed away and she was all the way in Ecuador. We had known that she was already 95 and she already had some signs of heart failure for the past 2 months. So we kind of expected that she would pass away. So it was sad, but at the same time, slightly relieving because I knew that she was having a very difficult time. My dad was very sad and I had talked to him over the phone because he's about 500 miles away. So I talked to him for a long time about it. And he had assured, I wondered if I had to go to Ecuador to go to a funeral for my aunt, but he said that they weren't going to have enough time, that she would be cremated and that they were going to have it done on Monday, and which they actually did do it on Monday. But yeah, so that kind of shook up my whole weekend, but still able to carry on and do one of these conference calls as a district Division 3 director, and was able to connect with some of my area directors and get that done. Little crazy, and I couldn't put up my Oompa Loompa outfit, but I knew that it was for the good reason, and I wanted to. I didn't want to mess with my relatives who were mourning my aunt who had passed away. But I'm here and I'm kicking on, and I do look forward to this Friday, Saturday morning, we're having a club officer training. It will be on Zoom at 9 a.m. And if you attend, you will learn what it's like to be one of 7 officers' roles. And if you want, you can attend 2 sessions. The second one will be at 10 a.m. and we'll have that available. And this session is open to any of you. I will send a link to you so that you can have it available to you if you want. So I'll wrap this one up, but want to let you know I'm look forward to seeing you at the club officer training this Saturday, 9 a.m. and there's 2 sessions so that you can attend at least one of them. Thank you.